10 Naruto kids as Boruto adults, ranked by new design. Growing up is an unavoidable fact of life. Even the lovable characters of Naruto have become full-fledged adults with brand new looks and styles. The original cast of Naruto has seen many changes since the series' end. With the story carried on in Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, fans get a glimpse into the adult lives of the genin they've come to love. Some characters are just the same as ever, inside and out. Meanwhile, others have seen so many changes that they look like completely different characters. Fans have mixed feelings about the adult looks of the original cast and the new series. However, no matter their opinions, every character has grown and become a much stronger version of themselves in the sequel series. 10. Gaara looks great, aside from his hair. Since Naruto Shippuden, Gaara has grown to be a handsome and refined Kazekage. The same can be said of his adult self in Boruto. However, there is one thing fans unanimously dislike about his new look. His hair. Ditching his trademark spiky look, he's now started sporting a slick-back parted look that almost looks as though he is hiding premature balding. This change-up is a strange one and is the only part of Gaara's new design that really looks off. Despite his dorky hairdo, it is nice to see how Gaara has changed. He shows off a much softer side now and seems happier than ever. 9. Shino takes covering his eyes a little too far. Throughout the franchise, Shino has always covered his eyes in some fashion. Normally, he just wears a pair of shades. Since adulthood. However, he's taken to covering the entire upper half of his face with a visor. While it may be understandable that he wants to protect his eyes, and while fans are well aware of Shino's style, this seems like a bit too much. The visor gives his otherwise normal adult appearance a goofy, sci-fi look that makes him stick out like a sore thumb among his peers. 8. Sasuke looks rough since leaving on his redemption journey. Fans all know that Sasuke Uchiha is the cool, edgy character of the main cast and he has always looked the part. As an adult, he's taken that aesthetic to new levels. When he returns to Konoha, he looks like a completely different person, though not in the best of ways. Traveling has certainly taken its toll on him. As he dons black from head to toe. His hair is grown out as well, looking much shaggier than his younger selves. Even as a rogue ninja working for Orochimaru, he appeared more put together than he does now. 7. Naruto's adult design isn't exactly what fans imagined. Since the beginning, there has always been speculation on what Naruto would look like as an adult. Many believed he would turn out to be the spitting image of his father, Minato Namikaze. Unfortunately for those looking forward to seeing that, Naruto grows up to look much different from his father. He still has that bright and hopeful face of his. But it has become worn from a life of war. His eyes look very tired, likely due to the stress of his job as Hokage, and he keeps his hair much shorter now. He looks a great deal older than Minato by comparison. Which fans were not expecting at all. Though some are disappointed in his new look, it actually fits him quite well, considering all he's been through. 6. Rock Lee is still following in Guy's footsteps. Rock Lee has always looked very interesting compared to the rest of his fellow genin, especially after he began to emulate his mentor, Might Guy. With his bowl-cut, big, round eyes, and spandex suit, he comes off as silly from the start. Despite that, the look has always worked for him, and that is no different in Boruto. Since the end of the original series, he has grown into a strong and confident man. He still has a striking resemblance to Guy, though he has added his own personal flair to the look that he has passed down to his son, Metal Lee. 5. 1010 has become one of the cutest girls. Throughout the franchise, 1010 is one of the characters who tend to fade into the background. She is hardly given any screen time. When she is around, her presence is less than outstanding. In Boruto, it seems she has retired from her days as a ninja and started up a weapons shop. Not only has she finally settled into her true calling, but she has become far more stylish as well. She used to be one of the plainer girls of the cast, but her style has had a more feminine upgrade since then. She still rocks her trademark hair buns, and they are better than ever with the addition of braids and a new style of bangs. She has gone from plain to one of the prettiest girls of the cast. 4. Kiba has a mature new look. Though appearing very few times in Boruto, Kiba is far from the child he used to be in the original series. He has grown much larger and manlier than before, even growing out a beard as well. He is one of the characters who has changed a lot in design and is one of the few to really look like an adult now. Though his sense of style hasn't changed, it still works well now that he is grown. With his hair grown out and slicked back, he appears more mature. He's no longer the spiky-haired kid he used to be and is moving forward as a confident adult. 3. Konohamaru is no longer the little kid fans knew. Konohamaru is very young when fans are first introduced to him. He just seems like the typical snot-nosed little kid who tags along with the protagonist. And he stays that way for a good while. In the sequel, he's all grown up and is a mentor to a team of his very own. His new adult design is reminiscent of his original kid design but refined and more mature than before. He has become quite handsome, compared to his rascally childhood appearance. It shows how much he really has grown over the years. Instead of the brat fans once knew, Konohamaru is now the mature leader of the new Team 7. 2. Sakura has blossomed into a beautiful adult. Sakura has always been considered the prettiest of the girls, at least according to Naruto. However, she really has become a beauty as an adult in Boruto, Naruto Next Generations. Her style has always been evolving, going from super girly to sporty to full-on soldier. Her new design is a perfect blend of both the feminine and strong sides of her personality. It gives her a very flattering look while still being functional. Her new hairstyle is probably the best that she has ever had, especially her bangs. The way they fall on her frames her face much better than her old hairstyle. 1. Choji's new look is a perfect fit. From the beginning of Naruto, Choji has always been the chubby and awkward one of the group. As an adult, he has completely grown out of that stage. With each new time skip, Choji's look is always the one that changes the most dramatically. As he ages, his design gets better and better. Now, as a full adult and father to Chocho, he has become big, strong, and confident. In Naruto Shippuden, he closely resembles his own father, but now he has broken into a style all his own, and it fits him perfectly. Even as different as he looks now, he is still the same old Choji, with the same love of food and hilarious personality that fans have come to love.